control.
Hello everybody, Sergeant Thomas here, and welcome back to another episode of Building Econ Ridge, where we're going to continue to work on the auto shop. And this is going to be the final episode, no matter how much I get done of it in this video. But once I am completely done with it, I will do a, like little showcase of it once it's all furnished and everything. But with that said, after looking at this, after the last episode ended, when I was done with it, I feel like it is really flat on this side over here, as well as the top of this side even. And I think what I'll do to fix it is I'm just going to go ahead and add a line of this quartz around the top, just so it doesn't end with the blue, because I feel like it makes it not look right for some reason. So I'm just going to go like this around and leave a little lip at the top, not only on this part, but on the part up here as well. And actually, let's go ahead and just fill this wall in here. And I know I said I didn't want to leave this flat when it comes to this side of the building, but the more I think about it, it is supposed to be, an auto shop, and it's not supposed to look really fancy. So I'm not going to worry too much about, it being flat on this side over here. At least, it's not really flat on the front. It kind of has some shape to it. So I'm not too worried about it. But let's go ahead and add this little lip edge thingy, whatever you want to call it, around. And I think on top of this part of the actual repair shop, I'm going to do some sort of skylight just to add natural light inside. I don't know if I did it on my the old one that I built. I don't know if I just had a solid roof or not. I'm not going to fill the roof in like this right here. How I'm going to do it is I'm just going to go like this. That way it leaves an edge right here, instead of it being a flat roof like that, because I can't stand that. So I'm just going to go ahead and fill some of this in, not all of it, because like I said, I don't know if I'm going to do a skylight in the top of the roof, which I feel like I will, again, to add natural light. And then I'll use either redstone lamps or just glowstone lamps, or even the sea lanterns, which I haven't used very much at all yet. So I don't know how much of this to fill in. I'm at least going to do it, I don't know, like 3. Like right now I have it 2 blocks thick. I might do 3. But I'll come back to this. I want to move on and do some other stuff. So we'll do the roof later. So inside here, I don't know what kind of floor I'm going to use, but this is going to be where the counter for the auto shop is, as well as some like seating. So I need to rip all of this grass out and replace it with something. And I'm thinking I would use white, but I already have too much white. So let's look at what colors we have. Stone's not going to look right. I'm definitely not going to use wood, because I don't feel like that's going to look right either. I might even use some sort of like sandstone look. I don't know. I would say, what do you guys think? But it won't matter, because I'll already have it done by the time you guys see this. Yeah, I'm just going to go sandstone unless I change my mind later on. So we'll just fill this in like that. And then I definitely want a counter in here. And I don't want this building to be much bigger than it is, so I think we could have, I don't know, maybe a counter right here. Yeah, I think that's far enough back, so let's do more of this floor really quick. Alright, so I'm going to bring this all the way across. And now I want to figure out if I should split it in the middle. I don't know. I don't think I should. I think over here I'll just have a notch, and this is where the employees would come behind the counter, and then that would just be their way of walking back and forth. I don't know, maybe I should just do this floor the same back here. But then inside of behind here, I think, should I go here? I want a wall behind the counter. And I don't know if I'm going to use the counter. I don't know if I'm going to use quartz as the counter, because I don't want to have the same color. Okay, so I'm going to fill this wall in. I'm going to put some sort of windows over here, but I'm going to do that after I figure out how the interior is going to go. So let's look. So I decided we'll go with an opening on each end of the counter. And for example, let's put a pressure plate and an item frame like this. And this can be like a computer or a cash register, something like that. And then we'll do one on this side. I don't know. We'll have to figure this out later once I go to furnish it. Alright, so I don't know where to do the roof at. I don't know if I should do it here or right there. I'm thinking right here because it's at the same height as the windows, and I can just go like this and fill it all in. I don't know if that's high enough. Let me see. I feel like that's high enough, so I'm just going to do it right here. And I may do some sort of skylight above this, but for right now I'm just going to fill it all in just so I can get a better idea of how it's going to look and feel on the inside of here. So let's just fill all of this in. And I know it's going to be really dark in there, but that's okay. I'll just put like sea lanterns down inside of here. Whoa, that's a weird design. Look at that. It's like a shadow. That's cool. So, sea lanterns. Where are the sea lanterns? Give me these. Just put some of these up for now. So yeah, this is what the shop's going to feel like when you walk in. Kind of. It's going to look better, I guess. Not much better, because, I don't know. I really suck. Let's go ahead and add a doorway here. So I'm going to need stone. And let's just add some more stone. And I don't know, should I do this? I don't know, I guess. And now I'll put a door here. And see, I don't know what kind of door to use for the front of here, or if I should just leave it wide open. I guess I could go like that, and then let's see what these look like. I don't know how this is gonna look. I guess that looks okay. And then I'll do one here, and then over here I want to do another door, like right there. It doesn't have to be lined up. I don't really care if it's not lined up. I guess I'm gonna have to go like this if I want this to be similar to that. And then put a door right there. So yeah, there. So you can come out of like the office or whatever you want to call this room, and then come across over here into the shop. And so that's how that should feel. So yeah, I think for the rest of this I'm just gonna leave for myself to do, not on camera, like the interior furnishing wise. I think I should put a window over here though. Something like that, I guess. I don't know. Let's do like that. Actually, you know what? We'll just do it very similar to that, but not the same. Gives more light too inside of here. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna stick with that. But I do have a little bit left of the building back here, which isn't very much. I thought there was more actually, but it doesn't matter. But I think with this remaining bit here, it's going to be kind of like where they would store small parts. Like if you ever go to like an auto zone or discount auto or something like that. Basically any auto store, you know how they have you know, shelves in the back, and they have parts and stuff back there. That's what this is gonna be, this little small tiny room, which again I thought was a little bit bigger, but it's okay. It is just Minecraft. It doesn't have to be ultra realistic. So yeah, that's what we'll end up having, either one or maybe two doorways into the back there. And I'm not going to actually put doors like that. I'm just going to leave it wide open. And then I'll put a roof on it, but I'll do that later on my own. Possibly some windows back here just to add lighting like that. Maybe even a door right here, because I am going to be adding a parking lot here for people that work here. They'll be parking back here, and that's what I want to do right now. So we'll curve this right here, get rid of everything I have and get everything I need now. Whoops. Oh, come on, I don't need that. I do need these. So I'm gonna bring this way. And we're gonna make a parking lot back here. And I don't know why there's a shadow right there, but who cares? So this is 7 blocks wide. I don't know, wait, how am I gonna do this? Let me see. Let me start by making a parking space here. So that means I need this white quartz slab. 1, 2, 3, 4. That was my phone, sorry. How did I do this? Did I do these 2 blocks apart? I can't even remember. 3 blocks apart. So 1, 2, 3. So that's a parking space there. And I don't need a ton of parking spaces, so let me see how many I can fit here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that's some there, and then I could maybe put some on this side. But what I'm trying to figure out is where am I going to do the opening at? Or should I just open it all up like this? Yeah, I might just do it like that. I might just get rid of this entire curb here. And let me rip out at least this much grass. All of this. Okay, so I filled in some of this. And actually, let me bring this over here this way. And I think I want to add some more parking spaces on this side over here. But I don't want it to be a lot, so I think we'll do it like to right here. So let me rip all of this out. And we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that looks right. Looks right if you ask me. So I'll go like this. If I can do it. And one more time to here. And so these will be the employee parking spots, so that we wouldn't be taking up customer parking at the front of the auto shop. And it also takes up some more room back here, because look at all this extra space I'm going to have in between some of the stuff I built. I have ideas for stuff like that. I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to do with that land what I have as an idea. But I was thinking something like maybe like parks and baseball fields and stuff like that. But I'm not really trying to think about that too much right at this moment. But that's kind of an idea. So let's go like this and curve this back this way. And I don't know if I should add more parking over here, just in case, like in real life, we would maybe have cars that are being worked on, but they're not inside of there and they need to be parked out back. Is maybe add even more parking spaces to add, you know, to take up even more room. But like I just mentioned, I need to get rid of all this open space instead of just leaving it here wide open. I gotta fill it all in. It looks better filled in. because I've noticed the more and more I've gotten this world filled in with stuff, even just little things like trees everywhere, it looks better and better as I add stuff. I've been working on this house a lot here lately. I'm getting closer to getting that house somewhat done and ready for furnishing, but still got a ways to go. Okay, so let's now figure out where we can put some more parking spaces. I think right here would be fine. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I think we will stop like right here. And all the rest of this can just be, you know, this road, the half slab stone bricks. So I'll just rip the rest of this grass here out, fill it all in, and I think we'll be good with, you know, pathway, driveway, whatever you want to call it, a roadway. And so I guess I'll bring this way, and oh, this needs to go one more. Okay, that is done. There's some spot here that I don't like though. I don't know what I can do with it. Maybe add a dumpster or something, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. The next thing I'm going to do really quickly is we're going to add a skylight to the top of the garage itself. What is this here for? Does this even need to be here? It does not. So let me rip this out, because I was leaving that there because I figured it needed to be there, but it doesn't. So this is 3 that way. Now this would be 3 this way. That might be perfect. So let's do it here and to the back, and we're going to add a skylight to the top of this roof. It might be kind of too big though. I don't know. I don't want it to be like huge. But let me get glass out really quick. Gray stained glass, and go like this. And this is how I normally make my skylights. This is how I did it on that house over there. That one's a little different, and then a lot of the ones on my mansion that I've been building here recently, I've done a lot of skylights very similar to this one I'm building right now. Is I'll do that, and then for this, since I have white quartz, I'll use white quartz half slabs and go like this all the way around to this side over here, and then I'll do another layer of glass. And I think I might do this one a little different. You know what I think I might do is add this layer of glass, because normally I would do the glass again just like this, and then I would go again with another layer of the quartz slabs and just keep doing it till there was nothing left, but it'll become way too tall and it won't look right. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to add another layer of glass. And I kind of wish I would have did this to this one here, but oh well. So we'll make it 2 blocks wide of glass. And then we'll do at least one more layer of the half slabs here. Whoa, man, what's going on? And normally I would finish it off like this with glass at the top, but something I have been doing differently here lately is instead of going like this with the glass, is I would go like this inside of here, so it looks like that. It basically looks like it already does now, but there's another layer of glass inside of here like this, like that. So it doesn't end up becoming really, really tall, because I want it to be noticeable, but not, again, I don't want it like huge. So that's how that's going to be finished, and I guess I'm not going to be able to make these operate in this video. I don't even know if I'll waste my time making these things operate. I'll just have to see as I go to furnish this entire thing. There's a lot that I'm going to have to do that I'm just, again, going to do off camera, because I don't want to have to make another episode of this. I don't feel like there's enough people that really care to watch this. I know there's probably a couple of you that don't mind it, but I'm just going to go ahead and, I guess, end this here. And like I said, I'll be doing a showcase of this auto shop once I get it all completely done and furnished and I feel like it's completely done. I'll do that. I'll do a showcase. So let me try to say that again. A showcase / tour of this. So that's gonna be it for this. If you made it to this point in the video, please give the video a like if you liked it. I would really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching and have a good one.